So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And in this video we're going to do a review of the Mythicals by let's see how it's called, South River Studios. There you go. And going to be careful with spoilers if you don't want to be spoiled about the synopsis, whatever, etc. But there's a lot to unpack here, and let's just say that it will probably a spoiler review that won't be appreciated by everyone, but unfortunately there are things that had to be told, and not everyone likes the same thing. But that being said, the notes make a comeback. Got my notebook here. Got my last drop of tea. Winter glow. I probably need to do a refill next, but since I'm going to bed soon, because I have to work tomorrow, it won't be necessary, because otherwise I'll wake up in the middle of the night and need to go to take a leak. So important. So yeah. So for those of you who are not familiar with this, it's going to be pretty simple. First, we're going to discuss who did the writing, who did the art, who are the people behind the cover, etc. And part 2 is the synopsis, and part 3 we do the breakdown of this first issue. And after that we're doing the good, bad, the ugly, and give our final thoughts and final verdict, and show you what's next. I think I spoiled it all a little bit more, but there's one thing there's going to be one thing I'm going to read and one thing that I'll be reviewing, but in digital format, so that I avoid that my Google Drive is getting it's running out of storage. So let's get into it. Part 1 of the Mythicals. I have to move my tea a little bit there. This one over here. Chapter 1, Prophecy and Protocol, Part 1. It's created and written by H. Wayne Desper, penciled by Thomas Tikas, I probably butchered that name, my apologies in advance. Inks by Everson Didio, and colors by Diego Albuquerque. I'm terrible with names. Letters by Rick Joseph, and editor by Prestige. And the cover, in this case the variant cover by Peter Gilmore. And here's a note of the Mythicals 1, first printing published by South River Studios LLC, copyright 2023, H.W. Desper, all rights. Yeah, nothing may be transmitted with the exception of review purposes without the express written permission of H.W. Desper. All characters, likeness, and locations and props are trademarks of yada yada yada, and the list goes on. So what's the synopsis about? I'm going to take my notes with me. Well, basically it's long ago a chain of events have been set in motion, and but we're going to now flash forward to present day, where Nancy Moon encounters a woman who encounters a group of misfits known as under the government organization known as Level M. That's a combination of misfits and monsters, like supernatural beings that is hired by the US government to prevent an apocalypse. And that's about it. And I think this is one the villains have to deal with. That's the Inquisitor. So that's the synopsis. We're going straight into the breakdown now. So we're going to flash forward to present day, where Nancy Moon awakes from her nightmare. And what a great way to start the day indeed. But she's waking up for a job interview, probably at Level M. She takes seems to be the train or the sub. In America they call it the subway, or in England they call, and the UK they call it the underground. So this again, they are watching you, don't trust them. And here's one of the Fox says the blood will be spilled onto the cross. But turns out to be a junkie. Oh, where am I? What's going on? Well, it's clear that he was possessed. It's no surprise. Have a good nap. Oh, we'll be back. Don't worry about it. And he tells him, see you soon, Nancy. So yeah, you know he's a demon. From that alone, he'll be back. Don't worry. So here she arrives at the job interview. The secretary welcomes her. 15 minutes later, Lucas Beckett of level M arrives and appreciates that she's on time. And he tells her not to fall this time. That was rude. Well, no shit, they're a government agency. Of course they're like the CIA. Of course they are kind of rude. Yeah, English is not my first language. And yeah. So the basement, huh? I hope you weren't in the office with a view. We're in a highly secure location. So yeah, to no surprise. All the bones look alike, yeah. Typical, yeah. Secret agent speech. Any trouble find this place? Yeah, of course. You can read. Yeah, at least you know you can read. And here they are. And he calls the director. And yeah, interior decorating isn't the government's strength. Never. Therefore, we need to hire the true pros. And one Guts arrives. And the director, Loomis. And yeah. So he walks her into the apartment and oops, left it up a bit. I appreciate you meeting us with us on such a short notice. No problem. It came as quite a surprise. I haven't even started applying anywhere yet. Well, we like to be proactive, especially when we see a candidate we like. Yes, not very talkative, is he? Yes, he can be unnerving a bit at times. Mr. G, would you wait outside a moment, please? Better now? Much better. No offense to it, he kind of creeps me out. He's kind of, yeah, a very muscular guy. No offense taken. So, yeah. Mr. G, I've known Mr. G for a long time. He's definitely someone you want on your side in a fight, though. I'm not surprised here. And, here we go to Spain, where a priest is shouting, "Someone help me! This world holds unconceivable threats." Here, yeah, he begs God to save him from his evil and forgive him for his sins. But it turns out the Inquisitor has other ideas. Listen to me, your sins. Might we speak in private a moment, please? So yeah, this is the Inquisitor, one of the demons. They're going to fight. Could be the main one, could be an entirely other one. God knows. And here you go to the job interview, basically. Nothing important. And yeah. Yeah, some yeah, ethical discussion goes on for a while. Sometimes our powers are awakening or something. Okay, and yeah, she puts it past her, and yeah. But the director, let's see what his name is again. Oh yeah. And Loomis, he tells her that it won't affect her employment. And yeah, here the priest is caught bound to a chair. But he tells him that yeah, the instruments have changed over the centuries. I shall make you sins nonetheless. This is an interrogation. Who are you? What are you? What do you want with me? Dogs have names. Lower creatures. I'm merely a tool. You have information I require. But, ¿por qué? Bill. Shh. Before we get to that, I wish to indulge. You will like me know. Let us begin, shall we? And yeah, so it caused a lot of pain. You see, padre, even as a small child, I reveled in the pain of others. The sounds of men in agony were like a symphony to my ears. Each scream I solicited was like a carefully placed note in my opus. Such a delight. I had almost forgotten that sensation. And yeah, he makes a cut across his neck. What do you want from me, Diablo? This is merely the preamble, my friend. The story will be revealed in time. But at the moment, I want to hear you scream. And he shouted out, "Blessed are the faithful, and God is dead." Just kidding. He's still alive. That is if you're religious and believe in something beyond it, or if you believe something in beyond the physical realm without being religious, something like that. And now you have a few, and now flash forward to present day, to America again. If you ask a few questions, DOI handles a variety of environmental, domestic, and native issues. My division handles these issues globally with the coordination of other governments and nation states. See, so again, why me? Well, we're always on the lookout for individuals like you with specific skill sets and abilities. This world holds threats you couldn't possibly conceive. He told me on the phone this was an entry level position. Yeah, and of course he asked him why not getting some more experience. And he tells her that they have an excellent training program and they that are eyes on her for a while. And they have to cut the interview short. She walks away. And Mr. G tells me that it looks just like her, sir. I know, friend, I know. But who is that her? Is it someone close to him? Someone... it's kind of weird. So Nancy meets with one of her girlfriends in a bar or something. And they discuss the job interview, reflect on it, and one of the same junkie or demon in disguise is at the bar, and her girlfriend says, "What's wrong?" "Oh boy, I mean, he looks old anyway." Yeah, right. Some freak show in the metro. Why does he still have another haircut? Really weird. She goes through 3 different haircuts in one issue. But it was pretty weird stuff. I'd split anyway. I'm tired and I haven't been sleeping well lately. So they walk out, heading back home on the street lights. Under the street lights, and have some fun tonight. Don't have some fun tonight. Typical girl talk, uninteresting. So the junkie slash demon arrives once again. You won't live long enough to taste it. Hello, Nancy. It's good to see you again. I've been thinking about you all day. So Newsflash, psycho. She's not interested. Now get some lost before he. This is Nancy. Call the police. God, the nerve of some people. God has something to do with this, you ignorant. So that's it. And she doesn't like it. Because she's kind of not saying that kind of type of woman, but you know where I'm getting. I doubt it. But he shouts, and this guy's his mask slips off. You'll do no such thing. Let me, you piece of. And he twists her neck and kills her. What seems to have killed her. Catherine is dead. Can stop much less meet you know what like you. All back to differ Smiley. And that's where the Mythicals arrive. The cavalry has arrived. They know. So you call yourself, you meddle with force beyond your comprehension. You thought let's play with Dice Pistol. Yeah, well, let's play, you know what. Come get some. Careful, Lucas, we can't kill the host. Sometimes you have no choice. And yeah, it was just getting his attention, turns out. They tried to fight him. So if you got boss, pathetic. And yeah. One of the guys kicks him in the neck. He reaches out to him. Of course he's not dead. And yeah. Typical 90s humor. I mean, goddamn damn good cheesecake. Cringe. Yawn. Boring. And yeah, cringe dialogue, but then the vampire kicks in and tells him that he doesn't negotiate with errand boys. Simple as that. Sounds like the plot of a weird 90s movie. There's some, and the demon proceeds proceeding into the rape phase. But then mythical power weighs in Nancy, and tentacles and vines appear from the ground and deal with the demon itself. And this ends up basically burning him. It's real magic. And yeah, he screams the same thing, and one of the guys, Daniel tells him to shut him down. Nocturnus, he's dead. Okay, next. Well, someone has some serious explaining to do. Most people just say thanks. So they're back at and they've just concluded her interview. Welcome to level M. You start tomorrow. Everything will be explained in tomorrow's debrief. Try and get some sleep. Okay. Daniel, it's time for extraction. My pleasure. One exit coming up. So they go back to where they came from. Level M goes back to where they came from, and to get some rest. It's protocol to leave her found by the authorities. Agent Beckett will see you home. You've had enough excitement for one night. And she tells him to say sorry. But they have to hurry up before the civilians show up, and they'll start in questions. But turns out that Catherine is not dead, and that the demon, that demon or the devil, has other plans in mind for her. She's with him. The last of all pieces are finally in place. The endgame is nigh. You know what to do, my servant. Indeed. I do. I'll be in touch. Bless are the faithful, to be continued. Here's another picture of Nancy Moon, her vine generation. Here's an alternative cover art. Here's the vampire. Right cover art by Kevin McDougall. I need to learn how to spell his names. And the wolf is at the door, so they can deal with werewolves, and that's about it. It's a really short issue. Now we go to the good, bad, and the ugly. Well, the good is the cover, and especially the part with the let's say the Inquisitor. That's really scary, and the part of the demon that tries to Nancy Moon. And great cover art. And I think Peter Gilmore did a pretty good job at it. It's really scary. Unfortunately, we didn't see a lot of him. Now I need to get my notes back. But the overall thing is, there are some good ideas in there, but I keep getting the feeling that the execution could have been better. especially in the art, especially when the caveman's neck gets snapped. That kind of panel, yeah. It kind of looks like, it almost looks like an modern Marvel comic, and that's not a compliment. And yeah, a lot of inconsistencies in the art, and yeah, a lot of good ideas, but maybe we'll get better in the second issue. But I don't know, it led me, yeah, I expected a little bit more, especially from the cover. And yeah, something tells me that yeah, had they done another rewrite of 5 or 6, that could have been a better issue or something. But the story itself is not the worst, but I would have cut all the thing of the job interview and go straight to that part with Spain. I would have cut this all out and gone straight to the part with Spain, etc., where the Inquisitor is interrogating the priest. And yeah, like I said, maybe it could have been better with a draft or 5 more, or cut a lot of this information out and just stick to this. Go back to present. Go back to yeah. Cut out all the dialogue in between, and yeah. I just stick to this, and yeah. Go straight to this part. I mean, it felt like the first 3, 4, 5 pages were kind of unnecessary. And this is basically where the story actually begins. I mean, not saying that this is a bad story, that it should have been, yeah, got out, but it feels like, yeah, a lot of good ideas, but execution is lacking. Could have been better with another rewrite or something. Yeah, I want to see more of the Inquisitor. I would have stopped with this kind of covers. I would have started at the Inquisitor and leave the first 5 pages just thrown away. They're not really needed to get the whole thing going. But yeah, it's not the worst that I read, but it's certainly not the best. It's kind of okay. Did it... Even, yeah, the good cover by Peter Gilmore couldn't really... it felt a bit too predictable, and it took a little bit too long for the heroes to arrive. Maybe shorter, maybe different, yeah. Structure could have helped, but I don't know. Did it convince me to get the second one on Indiegogo or fund my comic? No, not at all. I mean, there are some people that might like this type of stories, but I never actually actively lived the 90s, so I can look inside people's heads who lived in that era, lived actively during that era. But and I don't trust fund my comic enough to put a pledge in it, especially with because of other experiences with other CG creators, that CG related creators I'm not really proud of. But yeah, the good part is, yeah, you have a nice card, you have a nice cover, but the sticker should have been yeah. I would have picked another sticker. It just doesn't look good to me. But yeah, long story short, it's okay. It's not the best, but certainly not the worst. But some ideas really need to be better executed. I hope it happens in the second one, but it did not convince me to get the second one. So yeah, I have to give this a good ideas in it, but yeah, nothing out of the extraordinary that I can't expect with this cover. So I have to give the 5 out of 10. So not to recommend the cover. If you into this kind of story, just buy it for the cover. But yeah. No, I expected more. I really did. But yeah, I can't give it higher. So yeah, that's about it. And what I'll be reading next is this by Elysian Fields. It's kind of a spin-off story with Julius Caesar and Pompey fighting each other in in a JoJo Bizarre Adventures kind of story, and then we're going to and we also could make it start with Last Between Worlds, Hours 0. So yeah, that's about it. Talk to you guys later. Hasta la próxima, chicos, chicas. Dewa mata ne.